Hi, my name's Lyndon, I'm from Yummy Tummies. Congratulations if you're watching this video, which means you are now a mum. So I'm not sure how long ago you gave birth to your baby daughter or son, or maybe both, but congratulations. This three-stage video is literally trying to give you all the information that you need to reclaim your body, give you more energy, decrease your sort of stress loading on the body, and just tie everything life together and give a bit of a kickstart to sort of moving along to reclaim your body and get your stomach nice and strong again. After 9 months of being slowly stretched and pulled apart, etc., it's time to sort of reclaim your body back a bit, but just do it in the correct manner so you don't do damage to your body also. So the first video today, I really want to talk about stress loading on the body, how it affects your body, how we can sort of decrease this, and give you different strategies to just to take some of the loading off your body. I mean, obviously, this is a pretty stressful time for you, the lack of sleep, the endless feeding and changing, all the rest of it. There's certain things you can do when you're doing these things to sort of try to calm the whole body down a little bit, and to really promote the healing process. The first thing we need to think about is what's called the autonomous nervous system. This gets a bit of a sciencey bit, but literally the autonomous nervous system is the part of your body which is the nervous system which acts and reacts naturally. It happens without us even thinking about it. Thoughts can change things with it, but literally autonomous nervous system, for example, an increase in heart rate can be an autonomous response, or calming your heart rate down can be another autonomous response. It's an automatic response for the body. You've got, in these things, you've got what's called parasympathetic and you've got sympathetic. You might have heard of the sympathetic nervous system. That's pretty much a fight or flight type response. So if something scares you, you want to run away or you want to fight it, or maybe run away even faster. But literally this is an automatic response your body has no control over initially. But saying that, we can control it a little bit. If you look at the sympathetic, that's a stress response. Parasympathetic is more of a calming response of the body. With the body's processes, a lot of things can be responsible. For example, if we look at the digestive system, the nervous system type of nervous system responsible for this is more the parasympathetic nervous system. So literally that's when the body's in a more of a calm state. So literally for people, if they're highly stressed or got a lot on, and that's when their stomach gets a bit mixed up, because instead of having the parasympathetic, the nice calming response, trying to digest the food, etc., the body's in a state of sympathetic, what's called sympathetic dominance, and that tends to mess the stomach up and stops absorbing and stops the digestive system working effectively. Of course, with a newborn baby, there's a lot of increased stress. One, the lack of knowledge. I remember when my daughter was first born, I had no idea what I was doing. We just had to work it out and try by error. She's now 6, but still working it out. So, but there's lots of things to sort of cause a stress response. The lack of sleep, the first time she gets a cold or sick or anything, the trips to A&E in the middle of the night, all those things will cause a stress response on the body. And that's bloody hard work. It's that simple. So all these things add up. Each individual, they might be just a little bit by bit, but if those little things add up and add up and add up and add up, then of course suddenly it's literally just quite a high stress, what's called a high stress loading on your body. Your body's under a lot of stress, so your sympathetic nervous system is elevated. It's up here a little bit. So look, what we need to do is trying to look at ways where we can decrease that loading, so we bring it back down to more of a parasympathetic sort of state, which is just a bit more calm, which in terms of your digestive system, it works a lot better on parasympathetic. Your muscles heal, and your whole pelvic floor, pelvis area, etc., that heals a lot better with more of a calming sort of state. So the type of exercise you're looking at doing, you don't want to be adding to that load, because if you go in and go too high level loaded with exercise, what you tend to do is you go, yep, add to that stress. And if your stress is up here already, it doesn't need too much to tip it over the edge. Okay, so your body won't heal as effectively, and you won't get the results that you are looking for. You're trying to get nice positive results and just build things up. Saying that, the right sort of exercise, which is not too high intensity, but a moderate intensity, still good movement patterns and muscle activation work, can still promote a training response. In other words, getting stronger and more tight and firm and toned, but not adding to that load. It can still just calm that load down, but get a lot stronger at the same time. So the first thing you need to look at is looking at different areas to take away stress. If you can get some help and support, great. If you can't, that's tough. I know I was there. But if you can get any sort of help whatsoever, do it. Even if it's someone come in to do some cleaning for once a week or once every couple of weeks, fine, do that. If it's any help whatsoever, next door neighbour to look after your little ones, so you can just have a sleep for a half an hour. All these things add up. Another way is looking at all the different areas where you may be finding just that little bit of stress. For example, one thing I tend to do, I get my shopping delivered. So instead of getting my little one basically and all the bags and things and all sorts of things basically packed into the pram to go to the shops to get some food and then try and get it all back again with a pram and not much to carry it with, yeah, it's online shopping. Really simple sort of thing. Another way is if your sleep patterns at night are disturbed, see how much you can actually prioritize to catch up throughout the day. So you've got a different sort of sleep patterns with it. An interrupted sleep pattern will mess on your circadian rhythm, which will basically interrupt and increase cortisol levels, which is another stress hormone. So those things there will make a difference. But we'll talk about that in video number 3 with more the recovery and nutrition side of things. So the first thing is looking at your overall stress loading. Right, make a list, write down all the little things which are causing you stress. Any tiny little thing doesn't have to mean it's a big amount of stress, but any tiny little thing. And then look at different strategies where you could change things. So you go, okay, well, I'm having stress with this thing here. Write down 1 or 2 things you could do to alleviate that stress. Today's just a bit of an introduction sort of thing, just to make you a bit aware of this big nervous system response in the body. It's a huge thing, but it does have a huge factor to set yourself up for a good sort of training response. But if you're too highly stressed and things are messing you up too much, then you will find that it'll be a lot harder to get the results you're looking for. So in tomorrow's video, we're going to go on and look at the type of exercises, the intensity of these exercises, talk about things like retrodiastasis and just talk about different abdominal separation, the sequencing patterns of pelvic floor activation. So literally just look in the inbox tomorrow. There'll be another video coming straight your way, and we can sort of go a bit more into the exercise structure on the next video. The third video, as I said, will be more recovery, nutrition, and how to recover the body so it can heal the process and then get the stomach flat back in again and get the goals you want to go. Okay, until tomorrow, I'll see you then.